Alright, this next tutorial, if we look at our assignment, the next one here is graphics in motion. I want the credits to be done in motion. You're probably thinking, what, does he want me to run with the credits? I don't get it. No, it's a program called Motion. And if I go over in my doc, it's this pretty little rainbow compass right there. I've already got it open, of course. Now, a little word to the wise. Don't have Final Cut Pro and Motion open if you can help it, both of them running together, because they take up a huge amount of memory and everything will start to run slowly and possibly will crash. Motion's open. I'm going to go File, New, and our stage opens up. This right here is like our canvas of Final Cut Pro. It's called the stage. Up here is our tool palette, and over here is our file browser, the library, and inspector. If I go up here to the tool palette, I'm going to go to this big T here for texts, all right, because I want to do some credits. All I do when that is engaged is I go down to the stage, click there, and I start typing. So, IDC for you, and if I go back up here to the selection tool, it creates an object. Now once it's an object, I can move it around on the stage, do whatever I want to do, and then I can go back over to this inspector here, left-hand side. I click that, and there's all this fun stuff I can do to it. So there's the format, there's the size, all right, there's tracking, which is like spaces between letters and such. Let me move this in the center a little bit more. And there's style, so I can just click on these stuff, the color. It's all going to change when I do it. Fun, fun, fun. All right, there's an outline, I can do that. All stuff which you can play around with, all right? So, move this back over here. Now, you're thinking graphics in motion, there's no boring, just the color, whatever. There's all this fun stuff you can do right here in your library. Now, like I said before, any software, the only way you're going to get to know it is just by going in, rolling up your sleeves, and open it up and working with it, okay? So, when I have the library open, I've got all these things down here. Cool stuff, content. There's all this amazing things that you can do in here. You really got to dig into this program because there's tons of fun stuff. So if I just go here to, let's go back up to behaviors. And there's all these things here. Text animation, text sequence. Now there's tons here. I'm just going to pick a couple and you get the idea and you can do your own thing. So if I just click one of these things, up here in this preview window, it shows you exactly what that behavior is going to do. So you're like, well, let me try one of these here, awaken in, awaken out. That's what it's going to do. So if I like this one, all I have to do, folks, is double click it and drag it right on there. When you see that green plus sign, that means it's going to engage it. So if I do that, and then I go down here to my timeline, just like in Final Cut Pro, and I press play, it's going to do that behavior. Sweet. All right? So there's so many things. You really have to play around with this, but that's just how to do simple graphics credits in motion. Now, one of the best things about this is that this is all part of Final Cut Pro. So all I have to do is save this as a motion file, so IDC, save it in my documents, and that is ready to be imported into Final Cut Pro, and it'll play in your movie instantly.